You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream. This is AfterBuzz TV for TBS's Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest For Better or Worse news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for TBS's Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse.
Always got that dance.
All right now, come on, people. Here we go, spicing it up as always.
That's my theme song.
She can't use her feet, so she's got to use her
That's
hands.
true. She's like handicapped a little
You
bit.
can look under here and see what
I am a
I'm
spicy
just
cripple, but I
Yeah.
still made it in.
Like a real TV news set. You up top, you dressed up, and
That's
below you
right.
looking like grandma.
Went and got her foot surgery, took her drugs, and
What's
came to
up,
work.
everybody? This is the after show on AfterBuzz TV for Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse, a show that is literally sweeping the nation. Like, it's a show with wildfire. It just goes
sir.
and grows, and people know about it, they heard about it, and then they continue to say, oh yeah, it's that show. So you know you're onto something when it becomes that show. You're like, the name is called what? For Better or for what, you know? And that's where we're at. So we're going to recap.
For Better or Worse
and-
Fridays.
That's right. We're going to recap, dissect the show. My name is Ronnie Jr. I'll be hanging out with this great group of people. We, of course, always have the amazing, today handicapped, spicy one.
I'm Spicy Marty. Thank you, everybody. We got Jason over here to my left. Jason Olive.
Who's a
in the
regular,
building,
yeah.
Who is always making a phenomenal show,
Yeah.
For Better or Worse, and who brought it to us. And then we have Lauren Turner, who will be doing media for us, and Jesse F. Daniels.
In our social media couch, we didn't have that last week.
Correct. So today we got a social media couch. So we're going to start having this every segment.
Yes.
But last but not least, and most importantly in the building, we have the one, the only. Can I get a round of applause, y'all?
We'll do it. We'll do
Michael
it.
J. White.
There we go. Michael
In the
Jai
building.
White. I mean, really, we got to look at the show and we see you're the man right now. Like, this is a show that gives you a lot of range,
Superstar.
and it's a show, Michael, that has pretty much developed off a movie. I mean, that's when that happens, you get the movie, you're excited about it, but Michael, you don't expect to branch out and have this as a sitcom. I mean,
no. This was a surprise when Tyler called up and said something about doing the basically Why Did I Get Married as a TV show, and I thought it just made too much sense. So
Too much sense. I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
heard that one.
You're like, I'm down. I'm definitely down.
yeah. So I jumped at it. It's a cool thing.
So you were a star on Why Did I Get Married, and then you
Mm-hmm.
did Why Did I Get Married 2. You've done.
But he's been around
He's
for
done
yeah.
phenomenal. I mean, you've done Spawn. You've done several projects. I mean, let me get this right. You are a six. So you have 6 black belts or 6 martial arts.
Seven.
Seven, 6 or
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's hard to keep track.
How many does the rest of
When
us
you
have?
can just kick
0.
anybody's ASS, it's hard to keep track. And you are a competitive fighter as well.
Yeah, I have been. I mean, I don't do that professionally now because I'm playing make believe a lot of times.
He said, I don't do that now because I'm getting paid to be an actor, okay?
Yeah.
Spicy Marty, let me let you know. No, but that's cool. I think one thing about that I thought of instantly was the discipline. And, I don't know too much the world of acting and the craft itself. I'm learning. But the discipline, I mean, dude, talk about you having to be so disciplined, getting all those awards or whatnot, and then taking that to the acting world. It's got to give you a heads up.
Transition.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah, I mean, that's really insightful because most of the
Hey,
time
now.
people think about you doing martial arts, they think that you're about breaking necks and everything.
That's what I thought.
But it's really about discipline. It's very much like the armed forces. Teaches
Yeah.
you discipline.
Okay.
And so with discipline, you can accomplish pretty much anything you put your mind to.
I agree. I'm going to let you in on a little story. I knew that this guy was going to be sitting next to me, yesterday. So I was in the gym and I was like, I got to get I swear to you, I was like, I got to get this 6 miles in. And I did, so I thank you for that. I was in the weights, real lightweight, but I was doing it because because I just was like, hey, we're going to be here. We're going to talk about this great show, and motivation is everything. But let's talk about it. And you guys, if you want to hit us up, this is for, of course, our Ustream people that are checking us out now, and even our iTunes fans and everything like that. We are a phone call away, which is really nice. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729. Jason, you had some great lines today in the show. That was funny. Of course, Marcus's scenes were incredible.
All the ladies were trying to jump on me.
This was...
And
I thought they were going to make you a bad guy, Jason.
It was like a whole episode of Let's Catch Joseph.
That's true. Yeah.
This was one of my favorite moments of all the episodes we shot.
Okay.
When he did that swing and a miss thing.
And it was a written piece, or this was something that kind of developed. I mean, I love the set.
I mean, the way that we work on the show, everyone throws their 2 cents in. You know,
right.
and the scene was going something along those lines, and I was just like, wait a minute, you know, why don't I try this? And Tyler ended up liking it and keeping it.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad for that.
That's that good improv.
Your confidence has got to be like, all right, yeah, Tyler liked what I tried. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he liked it, then he took it and added 3 or 4 things. You know?
Yeah, awesome, man. So yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that. I mean, we basically have in this episode, these 2 episodes, we'll kind of mush them together. Leslie has always kind of stood by Joseph, and everything is so good.
As she should.
She's the loyal good girl in the
and
show.
now we're finding out different.
Still don't know why I haven't married her. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, now we got some kinks in that situation. Because Madi, tell us what is exactly going on.
So poor Leslie over here, bless her poor sweetheart, is getting made fun of by Angela and Jennifer in the beauty shop because she's so trusting of her man, Joseph, and they feel like they're in on a secret that she's not, so they throw it in her face that he's paying the mortgage on his ex-girlfriend's house,
right?
And they wind up thinking that they're stirring up some drama because Angela over here is going through her own issues, so she's trying to stir up some stuff.
It was a lot to watch. Lauren, I mean, you going to like a beauty salon. I mean, is that authentic? Is that authentic? Because
I go to the beauty
no, obviously because you're gorgeous, but listen, I mean, God, it was almost.
That's really how it is.
It was a lot of work. Like your heart was like, okay, they got to stop talking at some point, but no, they didn't. They didn't stop talking for a long time.
That's how it is. You feel your beauty hairdresser in on what's going on with you, and
it's a social thing, like a barbershop, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like a barbershop, guys.
I don't know if it's just like a barbershop, Jason. Not just.
I don't know, just
a little bit different.
We always want to be able to relate to our girlfriends, whether it's good or bad, and that was just an opportunity for Angela to show Leslie, like, you can relate to me too. Your man never lied to you. Oh well, and unfortunately sometimes that's how it is.
Dang.
Girls.
Now Angela, what she did to Michael, to your character, to Marcus, was interesting. So we find out that there's a little rumor. I guess you would say it was a rumor, right? Because it was a note that was left, and supposedly once again Marcus is cheating. This is what we're finding out. And then somewhere
we can't keep Marcus out of trouble for 2 episodes, man.
Yeah.
We can just keep him out of trouble for 2 episodes.
Doghouse,
and
the whole ex-wife, and then this random girl, Sabrina.
Who is really Sabrina, though? I mean, honestly, we don't know. And then we're thinking, what's going to happen? And it turns out Angela set this up. Ladies, do you do this? I mean, you set up. What did she set up?
Understand.
Break this down, Michael,
she
please.
Didn't set up the picture. She only set up the thing that she saw the picture.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So she didn't reveal that she had the picture in the beginning. So she wanted to get him to admit that he's never seen her. That's the only setup she had, to admit that he's never seen her, and then show him the picture. So
she could be like,
she set up that. Oh, you said you didn't see her. Here's the picture. That's the only setup. She didn't set up the whole thing.
Yeah, she didn't set up the girl.
It would have been better if she set up the whole thing.
Well, no, who said that? DeLorean
Lauren thought at first.
That's what I thought at
She
first.
set up the whole thing.
I was hoping that.
I scooted my chair over a couple inches after she said that. I was like, and she looks so cute.
Innocent.
That would be
naive.
You can redeem yourself after that if you went out of the way to set up a woman
crazy.
By your
You never
husband.
know with Angela. I don't know.
There's a line. You can't come back from that.
Fatal, right? I thought what was cool about it is whatever happened, but it did set up for that great classic, the Marcus Angela scene, which everybody loves from the original movies. So, I mean, when they're in the backyard, they're talking. I mean, this was like, this is exactly what makes the show so interesting.
Right.
And people online are actually saying like, oh, think I need a laugh track, but then now I don't. Like, people are going back and forth with it.
I saw one tweet. Somebody said, "Is this a thriller or a comedy?"
Thriller?
It's a thriller.
It's a drama.
Not past a drama, a thriller.
comedy.
That was a thriller.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen by this episode. We knew it was coming. There's, it's that line between drama and comedy. Some of the earlier episodes were much more lighter and more on the traditional comedy tip. But now you see that it's like, I don't know if I need the laugh tracks in this type of thing.
Right.
Well, a lot of people on the Twitter using the hashtag for better
right?
were tweeting that Angela, just follow your heart, use your heart, and they were giving her words of encouragement.
Intuition.
And honestly, I don't know what that means. Like, I'm a guy. Like, you don't think with your heart that often, but it made you think. It made me think, and I thought that was
He's a
cool.
tech guy. He's like, heart. Is that the
Heart?
new iPad?
Is that in here? Is there a heart app?
Is there an application for that? Wouldn't it be nice if there was an application for love? I'm just saying,
No.
we'd all be set.
I need to know if there's
But-
really the app for the man tracker.
That's what I was gonna say.
Wait, break that down. What was
If
it?
that exists,
No,
how
I don't
much
think.
is it?
Right? No, don't go there. No, but I will say this: I got a new phone this week, and it has the video calling on the front, and I'm going, oh
You gotta
no,
turn that off.
oh no.
Wait, what
But
is it?
it's gonna make me a better boyfriend. That's what it's gonna do. And I believe it. I'm ready for it. But it took some mental preparation.
Wow, what is
But
this?
Yes.
But-
No,
Go for
it's
it.
true.
But you have to be connected to Wi-Fi wherever you are.
Good point, my
See what I'm
friend.
saying? So
Good
it's not like
point.
if you're driving
maybe.
along, they can,
Yeah,
So what you're saying is
yeah.
you can turn that Wi-Fi switch off.
It's not that. You
It's saying
have to
there's
be
a-
connected to
But then
somebody.
bringing it
You have
back to the
be-
show, you got to have
Yeah.
those reasons. Like, why did you turn it off? Why did you? What were you doing in Vegas?
Like Angela, she's gonna have her whole scroll of questions.
How did you get to
Yeah.
Vegas?
Yeah,
How did
it-
she know his heart rate though at the time?
This
Oh my
whole-
That's too
I need
much.
to know if that tracking.
We'll look it up. I'll have an answer for you.
Yeah,
by the end
yeah.
of the show.
Give him a little. Give him a little time.
It's like a low jack for man jack.
Oh my God! All this technology just really makes you dipping out
But I
non-existent.
love Angela's character because she does not let you get away with nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
she really makes sure that she stays on Marcus's butt because, I mean, at this point, Michael, your character Marcus is a reformed player from the Himalaya. I mean, you were, shame on you in the original, Why Did I Get Married? 1 and 2, you were dirty.
Yeah, was I?
You were.
When she cheated as well. So
She
why
did-
is
she
it?
did
Yeah,
cheat.
but so okay, is that not a 50-50
you're
thing,
right? She did cheat.
Okay, so how am I?
Michael Berry said
Get it, Michael. Get her.
but
Challenge her,
And
Spice.
she cheated as well. You're right.
Exactly.
She gave you a STD on the.
and
in
she was the
film.
first one who did it.
That's very true.
So, but still, I still do accept the fact that, and I speak out about this a lot. Marcus is a person who was a player, and a lot of times those are the guys that the women go for, and that's why you're a player, because women don't want to do that nobody else wants.
But
So, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
everyone gets what
how
they're
cool is
supposed
that,
to get
though?
or what they
That-
deserve.
How
Yeah.
cool is that you get to do a whole another character off of that character, but now you're like every woman's dream man now.
Is that right?
You
I mean,
reformed.
I didn't know about
Oh,
that.
you mean because he's evolved?
Because he's reformed.
Do you mean he's
You've grown
evolved
up.
because of
His
like the scene?
character has
Because of
evolved.
like the scenes we see with Todd. Like Todd is basically trying to be maybe like you used to be.
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
And when I looked at Todd in the show, I'm thinking, I hear
I think it's a
noise.
commercial.
Oh, Niecy Nash is joining us. Hello, Niecy. Niecy, where are you? No, just kidding. That was Niecy Nash's voice. I don't know why. But listen, what was I saying? Oh, well, Todd, we look at him as young, I guess trying to get as many women as he can as he's joking.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of cool to see Marcus, your character, Michael, Marcus, your character, to be like, yeah, I got to tell you, like, that's what I thought
When
too.
you find out.
Well, yeah,
And
yeah.
then I met Angela. And the show is so grown in that way. You know what I mean? You see the evolvement. Like, I don't ever question how the age of the people on the show or whatever, what their characters are supposed to be, but I kind of saw professional and grown-ups once I seen how Todd was like kind of like the young guy,
Yeah.
like the 21-year-old who don't
Where Marcus' character
knucklehead.
is.
That's why
to
it
be.
bothers Joseph so much. Not because they're
You
so
guys
different, but
do-
because they're so the same. Like,
Yeah.
Joseph can look at him and be like, yeah, okay, I get it, but I don't like it, and you need to change it because, X, Y, and Z as
Right.
you grow older and as, try to learn from the mistakes. You can't learn from success. You have to learn
Yeah.
from
You
mistakes.
This is a great-
failing is a great way to get to success. I swear to you, I'm
This is
working
a-
on it.
This is a great
I'm
this is
with
a great
you.
platform to talk about that type of stuff. This type of show because there's, it's so condoned that dysfunctional behavior. As
It is.
a man, especially as a black man, because player and pimp and all that type of stuff is still deemed as like positive
in
cool.
every
which is
rap
crazy.
song. Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's crazy. And it's time to look at that. You know that you're not a man. That's not a measure of a man because you can get all these women. It's about you being stand up. And you can look somebody in the eye and you can look yourself in the eye. Even more important.
Right.
So this is one of those things. Like this character Marcus, who used to be from that world, is trying to change.
Right, you reformed.
And I don't think this is Marcus's. I don't think this is Marcus's first time. It was probably the deepest. This one where he talks about, "Hey Todd, I used to be that guy." Yeah. But he's been sprinkling in little comments where I've been like, "Oh, I'm expecting to hear the other, the comment that everyone says, the player, but he didn't do that." And Marcus continues to give us that. So I'm excited.
To what Michael's saying is just stay on it for a little moment longer. Is that like it's kind of what happens when you're not in control of your own entertainment? Just sorry to take it.
Break that down, Jason. Come on.
I know we don't like to go too deep on this show, but when you're not in control of the role models that are put out there for your own people, So I mean, when you look at the number of Black TV shows that are out there, let's count those on one hand first of all.
That's why it's so dope.
And
the show's on the air.
Here, when Tyler takes control of it and says, "No, that's not us. This is us."
And every time we think
in the
that
teaching,
it's going to show
a lot
us
of that happens
something
through
negative,
Todd.
it winds up being a slap in our face, and we're wrong about you guys. Every single man on the show, we're wrong, and you guys actually turn out to be a positive influence.
As actors, we started realizing, like, wait a minute, this scene is more about this than just what's here on paper. This is about the last 10 years of entertainment, and like in the last 10 years, we'd always go this way. So what happens if we show not a different way, but just the truth?
And they're probably trying to do that with the women too. I thought Leslie said something interesting in the show where she's powwowing with the girls, and the girls want to just men bash or whatever, which is another thing that that's kind of like the equivalent of like playa, comments or whatever at the barbershop or whatever. And then you have the women kind of doing the same thing on the other side. Leslie was like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it. She wasn't running away from her problems, I thought.
She's like, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm mature.
You guys weigh in, but I thought she was just, being grown up about it. Like, what are we wasting time for? She was cool with Joseph. Like, it was good, for her. Is kind of how I saw it.
I thought that was pretty cool too that they addressed that. That they had one of those women representing us.
Yeah,
because not all of us are like that.
Yeah,
I mean there are those Jennifers, there are those Angelas, and there are those Leslies.
Well, let's talk about Jennifer and her comic relief, and let's just do both of them, I guess. Jennifer versus Todd, like comic relief. What, Michael? Who are you thinking? Because they're both really really good, and I get where they're going in each particular setup. Who's the funnier person? Who do you guys think? Social media world over there?
Todd.
Well, somebody. What is it? Todd's
What's going on in our social media?
Actually, let me set Lauren up real quick. We are looking at the For Better or Worse fan page. They actually just posted that we are on live right now.
Hey,
so we have a lot
now.
of people
Love it.
watching
Hello,
right now.
fan
Thank you
world.
everybody from the For Better or Worse fan page. Appreciate that.
And claps.
Lauren is going to say
Thank you, Niecy Nash.
Lauren is going to say a little something that some people are commenting on.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of the comic relief, Ebony said we need to get Jennifer a man.
Ooh.
So
You know what? Coco tweeted me 20 minutes ago and said, Coco said we need to get Jennifer a man.
Yeah,
she said that's why she's all messed up.
Hey,
You're
you guys,
right here.
this
She
is
said,
what'd she say?
She said, see, if I had a man on the show, I wouldn't be so dang messy.
exactly.
Wow, that's a good one.
There we go.
She is
The
funny.
fans are
She's
speaking.
really
We
funny.
all have those hater homegirls.
From Coco's Twitter to Tyler's Facebook.
It's gonna it could happen these days. You put it out there.
Hey,
Coco gets what she
she's gonna
wants.
Start
Yeah.
getting some hits on Facebook. Hey,
Oh my
baby.
God, I love
I've
it.
been trying to set Jennifer and Todd up, like on maybe a little blind date.
A little cougar action going
That
on.
would be so cool. Yeah. Oh, just do it. Yeah. Just try it.
That would be pretty hilarious.
Oh my God. If you guys want to reach out to us, 424, you want to go beyond social media, 424-256-1729, 424-256-1729. Call us, talk to us. Michael Jai White is in the studio with us. And of course, he's like family now. Jason Olive does the
Jason
shows
Olive.
with us.
we can't get rid of me.
Do we have anything else that we really, really want to talk about with this episode? We'll kind of jump into that. Man, Michael, this woman right here, everyone loves. Okay, so you're her opposite right there on the set.
That's his partner in crime.
Partner in crime. You guys have now been friends years in the past.
You guys
I've
two
seen
movies
you
together now. A show.
Well, I mean, we were a couple.
That's what I was
like
getting at.
Over a decade ago.
I stayed up till 3 in the morning doing research.
You knew the answer to that
What?
question.
What do you mean?
I
a
know,
couple?
but I wasn't for sure.
But when he had mentioned that 7th class, though, you kind of.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you, but since you guys did plug the number, phone lines have been blown up.
good.
So you know
Let's take
what?
a call.
Let's take area code 434.
Oh, it's clearly Niecy Nash. Hello, Niecy. No, hello. How are you? AfterBuzz. What's up?
I'm great. How are y'all?
We're
Good.
doing well.
Right.
Welcome to
What's
For
your
Better or
name, young
Worse,
lady?
AfterBuzz.
My name is Amelia. I'm calling from Virginia.
Virginia.
Virginia in the
VA.
house.
Welcome.
That's where my sister lives.
Are you calling to talk to Michael Jai? What's happening?
I am. I just wanted to say that I love the show.
Oh, thank you.
And,
Thank you.
for his character, when I seen it tonight, I was like, oh, my gosh, for his sake on the show, he better hope that picture was Photoshopped.
Good
Thank you.
point.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you was into it tonight. Yeah, we're going in a deeper direction right now, as you see, and I think you're going to see a lot more deeper stuff in these next coming episodes.
Do us a favor and tell all your friends to watch the show, okay? All right.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
we have
Back to Virginia.
we have another caller, so we'll do 2.
All right, let's do it.
Sounds good.
Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse, AfterBuzz. Let's get the phone call. What up?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, man.
You're on.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey.
How are you guys? I
We're
love
doing
the
great.
show. The
Hey,
show's amazing.
player.
This is for Michael. Michael, what's up, man?
Hey, what's happening? I don't know
He's
where
really
that
good.
looks
He's all geeked out.
He's super psyched.
He's like turning into
He's
a little
talking
little.
to Spawn right now.
four-
Like, this is what
he's turning into a 14-year-old girl. I love it. This is awesome.
Honestly, I'm geeking out because first off, Spawn was amazing. Black Dynamite was amazing.
Thank you.
And you're amazing in the show, man. And I really want to ask you about that Mortal Kombat viral video that you were in.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, we took a chance and went and did a viral video that now it's like 50 million views because Warner Brothers joined on and backed us, and now we're gonna do the movie. We have
it started from the viral video, and
started from the viral video.
Social media people, I'm telling you, this is how things happen.
Absolutely,
Man,
yeah.
It's so cool.
It started from
We're going to do the AfterBuzz movie after.
Right.
I'm ready. You know me and Marty are ready.
We spent $7,000 on the viral video, the first thing, and then Warner Brothers financed a web series that we did 8 episodes, and now they're financing the movie.
No phone call.
Where can I
No phone call.
What's that?
Where can I see the web series? Where can I see the web series?
On the web.
But
When?
what's the
What's it called?
website? What's the website?
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
What's the website?
Dude, I'm not even all that good at this stuff, but if you put up Mortal Kombat web series, it'll direct you there wherever you go. I'm sure.
So Google Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So
All right, I got some webbing to do. So thank you guys so much. I love the show. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye,
thank you.
you.
Do you see that? Very good stuff here in the
And he gave
AfterBuzz
us an
studio.
inside tip.
Yeah.
You're holding out on us.
Oh,
Yeah.
sometimes I forget about that. Being an actor, we're like Charlie Brown trying to kick the football a lot. So you get you get to a point where you don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Still, yeah.
So, but now and Warner Brothers, they pretty much do what they say.
And you do a lot. I wanted to talk about where I noticed that you weren't just an actor that was doing one lane. I'm just gonna act and I'm gonna do the physical fitness type stuff or whatever. The Black Dynamite experience. Now tell us your role. You weren't acting in the movie necessarily. You were. What was your role with the Black Dynamite?
Yeah, I was acting in it.
Beyond that though. Beyond acting.
I wrote it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No,
I
Michael.
These are leading questions to get the
You
dirt,
forget
Michael.
things.
Michael, I'm trying to build you up, Michael.
Okay.
You got to
Yeah,
roll
the
with
leading
Ronnie
thing.
Jr. I was going to tell you I was at that red carpet. I was really
Lord.
trying to do a lot of
Give me
Michael.
the alley oops. Okay.
Michael, I'm going to have to teach you some media training, Michael. Ronnie
That's
said
all
it.
right. He's so fun.
I'm
That's
just
all
kidding.
right.
Yeah, you're not getting off on the looks today, Michael.
I had the concept, and I wrote it and produced and did the catering and did
the catering, yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, you have to do everything when it is your project. It's blood, sweat, and tears. It's
absolutely. And now we have the animated series that's coming out in 2012, and we're just completing the first season of that. So that'll be out.
Nice. Okay, so we got a lot to be checking out.
Super active, this guy. Yeah.
And that's going to be on the
You're working on
Adult Swim.
Several projects right now, though, because you also are doing Never Back Down 2. Is that going to be another martial arts? Because the first one was fighting.
Well, yeah, I directed Never Back Down 2, and I just found out through Budo Mate, which is a big martial arts thing. We got Best Martial Art Film of 2011.
Oh,
nice.
Wow,
that's right.
So if you want to see some kick booty, we got to follow you.
Oh well, yeah. I plan on mixing it up. I like to be very versatile.
Are you doing a lot of the choreography for these films?
Yeah. Pretty much, I do a lot of my own stuff, and so I like to mix it up. Be a dad and.
Aww.
And a husband and father, and then kick people in the face.
This guy's got balance, and that's why he's so successful. I mean, that's what I'm learning is you got to have balance. Wow, it's so cool.
And way too much humility. I try to warn you.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I was chipping this thing, and I was doing, and then it rolled, and so I came up with this thing called a wheel.
Yeah. You're like, what?
I don't know.
So humble.
What's for lunch?
You guys started off the scene doing some push-ups. Was there anything interesting or different behind the scenes on that? I mean, it was just.
I let him win.
You let him win.
Let him win.
You let this guy
let him
win. Okay. It was very nice.
As a matter of fact, at one point, Tyler, he made us sit there, huh? Remember? He was like, okay, hold it. And then he just sat back and waited to roll for about 5 minutes.
Well, we had to figure out when we were going to really need to start to do the push-ups. Because one time he said, well, you guys are still on camera, even though we're starting the scene all the way over here. And I'm like, we're not on camera.
You got to watch
He's just trying to kill us with push-ups.
Yeah.
See your workout at work.
Yeah.
There you go. So much going on with the show. Anything anyone else have to talk about?
Well, that actually brought up the topic. That scene brought up of trust. Trusting, should Angela trust Marcus? And the Facebook and Twitter is going crazy over that. Just asking, that's the big question right now. Should Angela trust Marcus? Anybody?
Well, since we're sitting next to Michael Marcus, I would say he's a good dude. So yes, she'll have to do it, right? I mean, hopefully she's playing games though a little bit too.
He won't tell me.
You just had 3 girls shoot daggers through your heart with their eyes.
I love your character. I'm a little bit torn. I don't know what I would do in Angela's situation because you both have cheated. Now it's the whole forgiveness thing, and she's still tracking you. And every week it's different evidence pointing to something you're doing shady. But she has yet to catch you though, and you won't give me any hints behind the scenes about whether you really cheated or not.
Well, tell me, what would you do if you were in that same situation? You saw the picture. Okay, my character, fully clothed with his eyes closed. What would you think?
I would think that you were cheating.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I would think that
I would think that he was probably in a really bad situation.
Everybody, when we saw that, said he was sleeping.
He was definitely sleeping.
Even if he was, how did the girl get into the locked hotel room?
He was at a bachelor party in Vegas, so he was obviously having fun.
She's building a room around the picture already.
Whoa! No wonder Twitter was going crazy.
It depends on the woman. It depends on
and you got to
and the history of the relationship.
Somebody had a camera.
Yeah.
So
it was like a setup.
Someone had a camera. You got to think about that. Like
that's true. I like where you're going with this. She has a shady home girl.
But I got to tell you, my girl would kick me to the curb just for being stupid enough to get into that situation. Whether or not I slept with her or not. That's what I'm saying. It depends on the woman.
And since we're speaking about
if you go to sleep, you don't know what could happen. Those of us that have been to college. I used to.
This is like an investigator over here.
Expensive liberal arts college.
Did you go to Yale?
If she falls asleep on the couch later or something like that.
Oh yeah, we setting you all up. We setting you. You're going to the AfterBuzz party, and we're setting you all up.
Lauren,
what's I'm just saying it's interesting that.
Okay.
Spicy thumb.
Okay.
Spicy. You're just too spicy. We're checking in with the Facebook
feminist
fans.
theory. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, we're checking in for Better or Worse Facebook page. The fans are going crazy, of course. And it's interesting because Tierra Strother says that was the most realistic scene yet. So why was that? I mean, like, because honestly,
which one? Which scene?
The situation with the picture. So we've heard of situations like that before with athletes and things like that.
With iPhone
now.
Yeah,
the girls are shady. So I'm trying to think in Marcus's defense.
I was gonna say
could have happened.
they're not necessarily athletes, but they are broadcasting. There's a
former
athletes. Plus, that's what the ratings were doing good. You know, we get that little nugget.
Right.
The ratings are doing good. Now drama's gonna start happening.
Yeah.
You know?
So
AfterBuzz is picking up. I'm gonna get some drama.
Lauren, while you said that,
I'll give you one spoiler. Sorry to cut you off. There's one spoiler where we're coming up next week. Like the guys.
Spoiler alert!
The studio's about to explode.
Get down! Spoiler alert!
On in here.
All right. New production element every week, Jason. How you like that? Next week it's gonna say Jason
Tax dollars
says.
at work.
What does Jason say?
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
There it is.
You saw it, and we brought it to you. You saw it on the show. You saw the Tyler Perry version.
Back to that
But
scene.
I forgot what it was going to say. Spoiler. The guys see the picture. I think coming up in next episode. I think it is. And what's funny is that Joseph sees the picture, and he knows this place.
Oh.
You know, it's kind of like,
the plot.
oh, not that hotel.
Oh wow! Okay, so we are going to find out more about Joseph.
Spoiler.
Thank you.
We are going to find out more about Joseph. Man, we got so much to go on. Social media report we'll do in a little bit. Madi and myself, we came up with this really cool for better or worse type of segment. You'll look at that in just a minute.
It's gonna be fun.
Again, you guys, 424-256-1729, 424-256-1729. I know by the social media love that you guys are getting right now.
Right.
The hashtag for better, everyone's loving this show. Yes, Phil.
We have a caller.
Oh,
we were we're gonna take a caller since you plugged that.
We were gonna go to commercial, but now
Take a
we'll
caller.
go to a caller. Hello, caller. Niecy Nash. Hello. What's happening?
Every time. Caller, you are on.
Caller, you're on.
AfterBuzz, what's up?
Caller, are you there?
Okay, Michael C, you got them all
Call me
shy.
now. What happened?
They were ready to
I
talk.
think it was a butt dial.
I think she got
They
spooked.
butt dialed
Oh, it was a butt dial. It's
Yeah.
late night, maybe a drunk dial.
Yep.
You
that
never
what
know.
happened?
Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Oh wait,
I'm
I
just
hear him
saying.
breathing. Hold on.
Are they off the line?
No.
We're good.
Yeah, they must have some horrible
Technical
service.
difficulties.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, let's do a
AT&T.
commercial right quick, and then we'll talk more about this great show. Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse, AfterBuzz with the stars Jason Olive, Michael Jai White, and of course us too. AfterBuzz commercial. Here we go.
AfterBuzz TV. Hi, I was once like you, a lazy, angry loner whose only joy was watching TV and surfing the net. And, like you, after I'd see one of my favorite TV shows, I'd be so excited and have so many questions that I'd actually have to talk to my douchebag coworkers about it at the water cooler. Then I discovered AfterBuzzTV.com. AfterBuzz TV produces after-show webcasts and podcasts for TV series of all kinds, like post-game wrap-up shows for all your favorite TV shows. AfterBuzz TV hosts are industry insiders who break down episodes of shows, take calls from fans, and interview cast and crew from each series, with over 60 different after shows, from Boardwalk Empire to American Idol to Vampire Diaries to Real Housewives, and more. Now, after a night of TV, I can ignore my stupid coworkers, who I hate, and go straight to my desk and watch or listen to all my favorite AfterBuzz TV after shows, and have all the TV fan interaction I need. Thank you, AfterBuzz TV.
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
What do you want to buzz about? Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse, the AfterBuzz show. Ronnie Jr., Spicy Madi. We're joined by our social media mavens over there. Lauren Turner, Jesse F. Daniels. We got a full studio of guests. Mama
Spicy Marta.
Mama Spicy is over here.
Spicy Mama Marta.
Melly's celebrating her birthday. And, of course, actors Jason Olive and Michael Jai White, who does a little bit of everything. Man, you are kind of in that zone, Michael, where you have a Tyler Perry type where he does everything. Boom, 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 boom. You know, in the world, you got the Ryan Seacrest types. Boom, 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 boom. Spicy Madi is the next one. But you too, man. You really aren't just an actor, and I love that. I know I plug you a lot, right?
You always do
I know.
love me.
Your manager. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, dude, like, what? I mean, we talked a little bit about the martial arts is why you work so hard, but is therapeutic? Is that why you work hard too, or is it giving back to your family? Did you come up with struggles? I mean, you know, tell us a little bit more about you.
Well, I mean, you know, longevity in this business is, you know, you got to think about doing more than one thing.
Exactly.
I mean, you diversify. Personally, I mean, I enjoy directing. I enjoy writing. I would have done that anyway. You know
Right.
what I mean? So I mean, it's all about just keep grinding, keep climbing. It sounds like I'm starting a song. That's what friends are for.
You used to teach, though. Did you not?
We need a theme song. We need a better theme song.
Michael, you can start rapping for us.
Why don't you write our theme song? We need a For Better or Worse theme song.
We do. Yeah.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should put that out right now for the people on like Facebook or Twitter. I'm sure
send us a theme.
Somebody email jessefdaniels@gmail.com and we'll make that happen. Yeah.
We'll get Crystal to do the music video.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Crystal is the one. Yeah. Are we gonna get Crystal in here at some point? Maybe. Let's try to make that happen.
We're gonna have everybody in here.
That's gonna be good. And then hopefully.
I'm looking at these tweets. There are some bizarre tweets.
People are so honest on Twitter, aren't they? They are so like banging on a computer.
I got this tweet. Who is this from? Like, I'm wondering, like, are these even real people or
they're real?
Or
they're real. Fans.
As long as they're watching the show, it's fine.
Okay. I'm real, Jason. I'm real. Recognize me.
That was Jesse's alter ego.
That's my other 5. My other Twitter.
I don't know how to pronounce that last name. How do you pronounce it? Jarekwi? Jarekwi. Well, she's French, which explains the Twitter. That explains the whole message because he says Jason Olive. He sure is having an orgasm.
Right. You guys don't get that?
No.
Oh, I totally get that.
Oh, of course. Well, Spicy, you would.
Of course. Spicy Marty, let me break it down
you're the
for
one.
you. Jason, some of your face expressions, now we're getting to your acting. Some of your face expressions are orgasmic. Like the face, like it looks like you are in the middle of your orgasm when you make your face expression.
I have an orgasmic listening face.
Does this person know you?
No, probably not. But I can see there's certain scenes.
There is a link. Maybe I got my own photo.
There's certain scenes
you're gonna see it.
I didn't do it.
There's certain scenes where Jason does not have a line. Maybe you're speaking, maybe Leslie's speaking, and he'll just be given a look, and they'll be like this, like.
Or is it that
not when you're speaking, Michael? Definitely not when you're speaking.
You're gonna see the scene. It's gonna be Michael.
I think in the scene he's thinking about his girlfriend Leslie though. That's what I'm thinking.
There it is.
That's what I think.
You are so smart and spicy. She's got it all.
They're talking business, and I'm just in the back thinking about.
Yeah.
He's thinking about the woman at home.
They're like stocks have
thinking
fell.
about marrying.
That's right.
He's still trying to figure out why he hasn't married her.
Are we failing down?
Okay.
But these vulnerable tweets.
Okay, sorry. I just had to bring that up because I've never actually read something like that.
Well, we know that Twitter is just that crazy. You know, you get all kinds of comments. So let's just toss right over if Jesse F. Daniels is ready.
Yes, sir.
Along with Lauren over there just helping him out, looking all cute, Lauren.
All right. We are going to the fan page, which we talked about for Better or Worse.
Yes.
They mentioned that we are live, but they also last week mentioned last week's show, and we had, who was it, Kiki Haynes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiki.
So that was awesome. A lot of love
Kiki,
for that.
yeah, she did a retweet for Ronnie. I thought that was cool. She sat next to me.
Do it, Mike.
It was good.
Wait. Tasha Coco. I do that around set all the time, and then I see them. It's just.
What does it mean?
It means there's one person named Kiki, another one is Tasha, and there's Coco. And I just do this caveman thing when I see them together.
The
very
caveman.
King Kong.
Yeah. And it seems to have spread. So people
everyone does it now.
Tasha Coco.
Kiki, Tasha,
You walk on set.
It sounds like a cereal.
Craft service person. What would you like? Kiki Tasha? Yeah, Kiki Tasha.
Kiki Tasha Coco.
Jesse does it the best.
Kiki Tasha Coco.
There you go.
Get my robot on.
That's it. No, but they showed us a lot of love, you guys. Facebook, the For Better or Worse Facebook page, they put our video up there. Lots of comments, lots of likes and shares on the Facebook page. So that was cool. A lot of commentary. People talking about the show.
Also, besides that, there's a lot of cool behind-the-scenes pictures, like this picture of Michael and Tasha in Times Square, I believe, under their big billboard.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm not certain if Philip has that up there available. Philip, it's a cool picture. Yeah. What was Michael? I want you to kind of, even if we can't see it, explain what that was. Was that a press thing or?
Well, no. We were in New York doing press, and we went to go see where the Times Square billboard was, and got out and took a picture, and then got pretty much we got mobbed.
That's such a moment.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that part.
Yeah, we had to take pictures with a lot of New Yorkers. They
people were like, hey.
Yeah.
All right,
They're insistent. It's not like you have a choice. It's
Yeah.
like, yo, you gonna take a picture with me, man, right?
Well, wait. And this is I got to bring up because of the whole martial arts thing and the manly or the man thing. It's like Mike gets mobbed by guys and women. That's what's crazy. It's like there's so many guys that want to talk to him about
because
the
the
martial
fitness
arts.
Does anybody ever try you? And by trying you, I mean like, does anybody ever try to step to you? Like, because people think that they can step to Tyson, and you think you're so big and bad. Do you ever get confronted with anyone trying to fight you?
Michael, I ain't ever confronting you because you are a big ass dude, and we gonna be all cool.
I thought that might happen more, but it really doesn't.
You're like somebody.
But I mean, I've only had maybe a few years ago. There's a guy ended up leaving in the bathroom, not well. But I mean,
what?
Yeah, but it was just like an isolated incident. But it doesn't really happen.
You beat
very
somebody
much.
up in a bathroom?
Yeah.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's the picture we're talking
Just
about.
in time. We were talking about dudes and bathrooms.
I just realized
Saved by the photo.
Absolutely. I'm like, why am I talking about that?
It didn't sound
much
as
higher
bad
opinion.
as it is, but pretty
Right.
much somebody stepped to you in the bathroom and you kicked their ass.
Yes. Yeah, there's
the picture. Beautiful New York City. That's a cool moment, though, man. Let's really talk about
before
that.
you got mobbed.
And what? This is a week before the show, a couple months before the show. Where's this
This
at?
is about a week before the show.
Okay.
We were in Times Square. We went to go check it out, and we got out of the car and took these pictures.
And I love it that they have a relationship past, but also a friendship, all these years, and you get to go to that point, one project, you move on, do your career.
They get to grow together.
You move on, do your career, and then you guys both get to meet back up. I mean, that's right there. That's what you live
Well,
for.
yeah, I feel like we had good taste back then.
Yeah.
We made good decisions.
Right.
Yeah.
It's collaboration.
Also, if you see the last photo we just put up, that was just basically the Facebook fan page of For Better or Worse. So we like to show that a lot of support. If you look at it, Phil could put that up again, possibly. Marty, your little picture's right there.
There it is.
And I told you last week, I said Tyler Perry Studios, they should reach out and get a little receptionist girl like yourself. And I think somebody wrote that on the Facebook page. You might want to go look at that.
Was that you?
They agree. That was my alter account. Yes, that was Pasquale. Yeah,
Pasquale. We know him well.
Pasquale. Yeah.
Me guys, I'm sorry.
Jesse, what else do you got in the social media?
Well, you guys talked about Tasha so well last week.
Everyone loves Tasha.
I started following her Twitter,
I love
and
me some Tasha.
Yeah.
No, she is awesome, and she's got this fragrance out for men and women. It's called Us, and she tweeted about it, and I just happened to notice actress Lauren London retweeted to her 1,201,260 followers.
Oh.
So do you see what's
Suggesting
happening?
it as a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Good idea.
That's pretty cool.
It's called Us.
For the people that don't
that.
understand the worlds of social media, I mean, imagine that Tasha's already beloved by the community, the acting community or whatnot. Fans like her, so she's got that going. And then she just puts one little thing on Twitter, and then you got somebody like Lauren London, a friend of hers, that retweets it. I mean, that's some sales right there. So
has anybody smelled the fragrance?
I have. Oh, yeah, I have
How does it smell?
I have it.
Is it like a floral?
It's unisex. It smells different on each person. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's oils.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to try it, see if it works out for my pheromones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anybody want to send me that gift? No.
now we're just really reaching. Okay, go ahead.
What else we got, Jesse?
That's cool. Well, we got a little segment I like to do called Rate That Tweet.
Rate that tweet.
Oh.
Who are we gonna rate? Are we gonna rate Lawrence?
Well, I did a
or?
little Twitter stalking of Michael J. White.
Oh,
maybe.
let's rate Michael J.
Since he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Yesterday, this lady thought I did Black Dynamite in the 70s, which would have made me 70 years old now. She thought I just aged really well. Props to him on that one. That was good. Okay, gotta say it. Romanian women are the most flawless-looking women on earth. Supermodels would get ignored in the clubs. Not kidding.
Nice. When did you see
When
that?
were you in Romania? Let's get these questions going.
That's what Twitter does.
He doesn't have that little camera.
Yeah, right? That's where Marty starts building the picture around the tweet.
But thanks for blowing that up anyway.
No, I mean, I was in Romania, and let me first say, supermodels are not my type anyway. But absolutely, it's the strangest thing. It's I found out, and I'm sure you know about it being a model.
I don't know anything.
That the majority of these supermodels are coming out of Romania. And it's the strangest thing. Like 9 out of 10 women are they look like supermodels walking around that place.
Oh,
it's just really strange. It's like it's uncommon, and it makes you just kind of wonder. Well, how did this happen?
Are there mixed ethnicities there, or was everybody? What do
women are
look
very
like?
exotic.
Are they fair or dark?
No, they're darker.
Dark.
They look very mixed and tall and like
exotic.
It's just weird. Like you go to a club and I'm like, all the women are like ranging around 5'10". It's weird.
We're gonna have to do the next AfterBuzz show
Yeah.
live from Romania.
Philip,
to do
can
it to
you
you.
put a Romanian woman on the screen for us?
Yeah.
When we do the show with Crystal, we're going live from Romania. That's how we got to do it.
Now let's get 2 more tweets in. I got one. You ever feel your cell phone vibrate in your pocket, then realize you don't even have your cell phone with you? And I do, my friend. I feel you. Like
I got a
you
spicy
feel that
mic
buzz?
question. What's vibrating then? If it ain't your phone.
No, it's like a phantom, like vibrating phone.
What's moving down under?
It's like weird. I mean,
you get like a
but a lot of
tingling
people.
feeling or
I like how she's asking that on behalf of a lot of women that are probably saying the exact same thing. Go ahead.
No, shoot.
I got you,
I'm talking
Michael.
about my leg. My
your
leg
leg.
is vibrating.
Falling asleep
Yeah, I
or
feel like
something.
in my
Yeah.
pocket.
This is another
something-
stop
yeah.
talking would work better for you right now. This is what was I saying?
Yeah.
All right, there's
Tasha.
some images of Romanians.
Oh, here's our Romanian women.
Thank you, Phil.
All right, we're
Philip
traveling.
is good.
Yeah.
Oh, they are beautiful.
Philip just said
I
it's
like
on
that
his
one on the
dime
right.
that we go over to Romania next week. Thank
All right,
you, Philip.
Yeah. Now this looked like the this is like the PAs in the movie that I was working. I mean, they walk around looking like
The
that.
PAs are looking like
yeah.
that.
Philip just played the disclaimer. The views of our guests are not necessarily the views of this.
No, I don't think that one's not
station.
necessary. I think that one's
That was the McDonald's staff.
or furthest from.
All right, well, we're putting them in a little obscure light
Isn't
there.
there
Let's leave them with
a positive tweet?
positive tweet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm insanely happy for the love fans have for my work. I'm just super shy by compliments. It's why I get mute at times. To all of you, 1,000 thanks.
That was
Oh,
no.
that was
good.
sweet.
Yeah, I'm not that good with
Look at the voice goes down.
well, the compliment thing. It just it wears me out a little bit, and I just kind of wait for it to blow over, and I just want to change the subject.
And I think a lot of people think entertainers are so arrogant at all the time, and a lot.
they're
He's not
not.
the only one, but that's nice. It's refreshing to
There
see
has
for
yet to
sure.
be somebody from the
Michael
show
has
who's been
been
arrogant
one of
like
the most incredible leaders to have as our cast. Of all the shows I've done, I mean, this has been the best, and I think a large part due to Mike's leadership on. It's just great,
Right.
because, he's so solid, and then when it gets to the creativity part, it's like he turns into this little kid, and you're like, oh, what? And he's like you're continually getting kept on your toes. And there was probably 4 or 5 times where I didn't even realize we were in the scene, and that
Right.
never happens to me. And I was like, oh.
It was that organic.
We're working.
Yeah, so this water is like really, really, really good. I think it's distilled. Or is this,
Yeah, it is.
Is this Arrowhead?
No, it's
Is it
called
yeah.
Faucet.
Speaking of it being real organic, though, I wanted to highlight one tweet by Jason, tweeted as we were going live. A lot of us are following that. If Marcus gets out of this one, I'm taking notes. I'm with you, man. Like, this is getting real serious.
These characters are just like getting embedded into
but it's blurring the line of character and reality.
I love how Angela in the show addressed that you aren't saying, like, she referred back to the movie a line that you used to say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that you always would whenever you were lying. And I love that Tyler Perry always has this going back into the movie, because we have relationships with you guys from the film.
Right.
Yeah, so we know you guys. So we're plugged in
And
now,
the more
watching
we
you
go,
on a weekly show now.
Yeah, the more we go, we start to remember the stuff from the
Yeah,
film. I think I
I'm-
asked you a question, Marty. I was like, wait, what? And she was like, yeah, from the film.
Because
I was
you
like,
didn't remember that
well,
Angela had cheated on him.
I didn't
was like, you
remember.
don't
There you
she
go.
doing that?
Tell everybody. I didn't remember. Okay.
And that's when she was like, boom.
Yeah.
Isn't
Oh,
that
the
what
boom
she said?
scene. Yeah, the boom.
scene.
Yeah.
That was favorite scene.
Yeah.
Do you think the boom scene was the scene that like just really
It rocked
all
the
this?
nation.
You know that. You know that
It
that
was-
dinner table scene was the scene.
By far.
Yeah.
That's what made me fall in love with the movie.
And so, what was the energy like that day when you guys were shooting? Was it a boom scene feeling, or you watched it back like, wow, we had a miracle? Like, what where were you at when you shot that?
Well, when you're really doing it, I mean, it's one of the things is it just feels organic to you, and it just feels like you had it was real.
With the writing and everything.
yeah, and so you see what it's like after the editing. Then it really lives, because when you're doing it, you don't have the music, you don't have the, all that other stuff that helps out a scene.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not quite sure. And plus, if you're in your own head, you're just thinking about where your character was, unless you watch everything else. But it's one of those things where I thought it was going to be like a tough scene, as in a real strong scene, But it turned out to be the scene.
It did.
Yeah.
It was like a cultural thing that just kept going, and then it ended up on a TV show. So there you go. Now we want like 9 seasons, you know?
They built a whole TV show around it, yeah.
That's so cool, yeah.
They were the juicy characters out of the film, my favorite.
Yeah.
And that was just so intelligent for Tyler Perry to have taken that and then turned it into a TV show, because we followed your guys' characters. So I think that was like great on his part. And now we get to do AfterBuzz with you guys.
Yeah. in Romania, remember?
Yeah, there it is.
Let's not forget. Do we have anything else on the social media side, Lauren or Jesse?
It just seems like everyone is just talking about this picture situation. Obviously, I mean, that is, the most important. Stephanie Milton says, Angela was on point this evening. True statement. Can't leave the past in the past when you keep bringing it to right now.
I actually like that comment.
It's like people are having quotes based off this show that are like so deep. It's crazy.
Because it's affecting people emotionally because we can relate to the characters and the storyline. Every single one of us have been through this.
I've been through this is I went through something that this reminded me of. It was like a situation where there was an earring found in the middle of a pillow, and I could not explain it to save my life.
The most innocent thing.
I had no woman over or anything, and this was this thing that even today I still like try to contemplate, like how in the world did this ever happen? And I had to try to explain that. And so doing this episode just brings back that. It's like,
you're able to channel into
I don't know where that earring came from. And you know,
to this day, you still don't know where the earring
I still don't know. I mean,
The great mystery.
My bed was made, and the earring was there, and it was just like it was earlier in the day. No one had.
It couldn't have been a setup.
It was
Maybe
the
set up.
strangest thing ever.
Maybe she was pulling an Angela.
It could have been.
You know.
I have some friends that have done some crazy things.
But I've been through this picture thing too, where I saw a photo. They said, I've never seen this girl. She's just a friend. I was like, really? Because she's wearing your shirt in this photo. Ooh. I busted them out at the end. I did exactly what Angela did. You go, girl.
Lauren, what's the craziest thing one of your friends has ever done?
No, that earring thing, that's like legendary. You leave an earring in the
backed
car.
up. Look,
you
she was
wear
about
it.
like 2 minutes ago. She was like, I have a friend, and now she's just back right up off that.
Spicy Marty knows. Like, I don't do anything too spicy like that. But
your friend.
It's my friend.
Your friend. What has your friends done?
No, seriously. Like, I've heard that earring thing over and over again about my friends setting up, their boyfriend. They're leaving the earring in the car. They're leaving it on the bed. I don't know why. I mean, if you don't trust your man,
the guy's
going to
say he doesn't know where it came from.
Exactly.
So then what's the point?
Which I thought was really good that your character Marcus came at her first, like, with the lipstick thing or the picture thing. Like, hey, I got this letter today.
He sure did.
And I actually got a flashback to that movie. I don't know if you guys know what movie I'm talking about with Beyonce, and she catches her man. Obsessed, yeah. And he is scared to tell her first, although that could have cleared him. He just came out the gate at the beginning. And so when I was watching this show, I was like, don't be a man about it. This time, like, I've learned from those mistakes too. Like, you just come out with it. So I thought Tyler Perry took it in a good direction. Like, let's move on as a family, as we all know that doesn't work. So you're not allowed to hide it.
Marcus learned that from the previous episode.
And the movie,
Some things just look like look bad.
Yeah.
And you got to try to head it off. I mean.
And on the topic of trust, when you don't trust your mate, should you stay with them or keep allowing them to continually try to prove themselves to you the way that Angela and Marcus are doing? Because unfortunately, at the end of the day, she doesn't trust you. She doesn't trust your character.
You're building a relationship, though, right?
Well, yeah, you got to trust your mate. You got to. Because, I mean, who are they really cheating on if they cheat on you? They're cheating on themselves.
Right.
And you know how painful it is for somebody to have to look at themselves in the mirror every day knowing that they were the reason why the relationship didn't work? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if you don't trust a person and you step, you have to look at yourself in the mirror for the rest of your life wondering if you did the right thing.
Right.
Well, then it makes it very simple. You got to trust.
It's a choice.
Really? Yeah. Are you going to be in some kind of purgatory either way? So you either, be easy to cheat on then, if that's the case, because then that person is just going to cheat on themselves. Then it's, why would you miss somebody who would do you like that? So it's like, I wish them, I wish them luck. You know what I mean? Because they're jacked up. They had a good person that they messed up on. go ahead and forgive yourself.
So do you feel like, so pretend like you're outside watching the show.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel like Angela should just make a decision to just trust Marcus?
Well, see, it's like this. It gets complex, and this is what good drama is made of. She's got, this Marcus has a past, right? And a lot of women have to grow up with game, unfortunately, because men have been taught to be players. Okay, so everybody's got to step their game up, and a guy will sometimes cut off his right arm just to save everything. So it's just not cut and dry, So it's one of those things, and it's how you grew up, and so we're playing two people who grew up in dysfunction. So, but trying to make it work. Because
that's a great point.
Make it work with kids.
Too. Yeah, it's because
and for the sake of the show, I really, whether she does the right thing, the wrong thing, it's fun to see those rights and wrongs and the experience and the it's working out, and then now she goes wrong again.
She loves her some Marcus, though. I believe her.
And he does with her as well, and they probably will both continue to make little mistakes or whatever, and that's going to be what's fun for us to watch, as fans or whatever of this show.
Their relationship
the
grow.
title for better. For worse.
For better or worse. We definitely had another segment planned, but we're definitely running out of time. Real quick, can I just go down the line on each character? Michael, just give me like a couple words on each person, like something maybe we don't know. We read a bio, but we don't know your friendship with them or just whatever. So we'll start with...
Oh, that's Ken Falcon.
Plays Richard.
Oh, one of the most solid cats you ever want to meet. I mean, he's a solid actor, solid human being, husband, father. He's you can't say enough great things about him. As time goes on, we realize we have a lot of really good friends in common.
Okay, cool. What about our girl Kiki that was sitting right where you were?
Kiki is spicy. She's
spicy
smart.
certified,
and she's a great actress. I mean, she's a new friend. She's it's like another family member, and it's just
such a beautiful
great.
person.
Yeah. And then there's Michael J.
Yeah, how's Michael?
We love you.
And you know about Tasha. I'm the biggest Tasha Smith fan on the planet. A second biggest. Her husband is probably.
Can you
first.
give us an inside tip? Is in real life, is her character as strong as she is as a person, as an individual? Because she has a very strong personality. Is she like that in real life at all?
There's things about Angela and Tasha that are very similar, and a lot of people who are strong. Because they're harboring a very sensitive inside,
I think so. You're right,
It's
man.
because, what do you do? Like, if you have something,
it's a shell.
If you have something fragile, what do? You put it in a safe.
Yeah.
You put it in something like 4-inch thick steel doors, and so that's really one of the things that is, comparable in both characters.
Yeah.
There's a very sweet woman in there.
I mean, I've only heard good things about her. My girlfriend just ran into her in the mall and came home like, oh my God, she's so beautiful inside and out.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, she's going to be capable of just amazing things.
And while we talk about beautiful outside, for sure,
Oh,
Crystal is
yeah.
so
Down, boy.
It was
Down,
terrible.
boy.
It was
Killing
terrible.
that game.
And I actually thought about it before I said it and still said it. But anyways,
boy.
since I already said it,
she's going to be sitting right there next week, right next to you.
Well,
What are you going to do?
She may
We're going
not
to have to get you
Crystal
a towel.
Stewart is amazing. She's gorgeous and so talented. I mean, look, did you see the last episode? Look, Crystal went from vulnerable to angry to strong.
that was
to
good.
She did everything in one episode.
did.
Don't forget the gangbanger.
What did you just say?
Gangbanger?
Oh, yeah, she went
gangbanger.
hardcore.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, there was no two in
Whoa. Careful what you say.
I'm hearing other things sometimes.
There was no two in
It
front
wasn't
of
for
her.
me this time. It wasn't for me this time, guys.
Now, with that said, describe your relationship with that guy.
Which brings me to Jason Olive.
Just a goofball, right?
Troublemaker.
Oh my God. I mean, from meeting this guy, he is so funny, and I've been encouraging him to just start bringing Jason Olive into the character, and
I'm
what you just
seeing it.
saw.
What did we see today?
When you see that swing in the mist thing,
How do you do it?
I mean, that's what's priceless about this guy. The way his mind works. He has me cracking the hell up on set. Like
We've seen it. He is a
and
silly
he'll go
one.
on tangents that and then I have the difficulty of trying to recreate it and tell other people later what this guy said.
This funny thing.
I mean, it's like worthy of stand-up comedy. Like, he's hilarious.
Oh, so you repeat his jokes.
Well, the first time was really scary because the first time I actually said what was going through my brain, and Michael just standing there, and we were behind the food truck, and it was just real quiet. And I was just like, "Is he gonna hit me?" And then he just slowly started laughing, and it just kept going for about 10 minutes.
I mean, this guy's talented and hilarious, and he cares so much about his material, his work, everything.
That's right, Jason.
He's been writing things
and creative.
Writing too.
Creative to the point where we brought him on as a guest on another show.
And we loved him so much we kept him.
And now he's part of our family.
Now we can't shake him.
All right. So money's being made. Real quick, as we wrap up the show, Marty and myself, we had a segment planned, but we'll just do the last part of it. What's happening?
I'm trying to think, how am I going to get my 20 back from Michael J. White?
Oh, he really took it.
Shots are on this guy. All right. We had one last segment.
Where's the Magnificent Seven when you need them?
We had one last segment we were going to do, but we'll just cut it down to the last question. It's funny. We basically know the answer here. Okay, so it's better or worse? You've done a lot of interviews, okay, and one of them being the one where you talk with Tasha about being in a relationship, which I saw on YouTube. That was on Tyler Perry's his actual talk show.
The Tyler Perry show.
So better or worse? Tyler Perry's talk show, talking with Angela about a relationship, or the AfterBuzz
TV? Better or worse?
What are you saying? The person that pays my bills?
That's what we're saying.
It was a setup.
Better or worse? That's what we're saying. Which one?
The mighty setup.
Well,
look at that. She's throwing punches in.
I'll say for better. Now you got to see where that applies.
We don't know.
I told him to be careful with the crazy questions.
Dang it. But you're going to tell us the truth after.
My man went to Yale. You got to be smart to catch him.
Then you also went to, was it Howard? Because I was looking online. There's a couple of schools. You went to several schools that said that you were in and out of.
You got kicked out.
I was rudderless. I was I had like 3 different majors and I wound up doing none of those.
But you have Yale on your resume.
That helps. Just you're a well-rounded person. You plug into different things. So that pretty much wraps it up. Do you guys got any social media things?
One last thing. There is a Track Your Man app. I don't think I could plug it here.
Nice.
But just wrapping up for any ladies who are wondering. Go ahead.
Okay. And Michael, what did you think about your first experience at AfterBuzz?
Man, I dug this. I mean, I'm still digging it.
Yeah. Thank you, man. And real quick,
better, we beat Tyler Perry show.
There we go. And that is a question, and this is probably something we could use for YouTube as we get out here. What's your advice for the actors that are trying to come up right now? You're a Tyler Perry certified, actor. What does the new guy do? What does Todd's character, the intern, do?
I say, like, if you're trying to be an actor, realize this thing is called show business. It's a business. Think about it. Learn the business end of it.
It is not show art.
Yes.
Okay, and Michael,
thank you all.
You got the pool. Let's cast this young lady somewhere too.
Ronnie.
All right. She'll be a receptionist.
Ronnie,
I've said it twice. I know Mama likes that. Hey, thank you guys very much. My name is Ronnie Jr.
Spicy Marty.
We got actor Jason Olive. Clap it up real quick for Michael J. White for coming in.
Thank you. We love this guy.
And to keep this buzz going, go on AfterBuzzTV.com, the YouTube page, the iTunes, Ustream, and you guys keep on tweeting, okay?
Lauren Turner and Jesse F. Daniels, baby.
Thank you, everyone. Phil, for doing an amazing job.
Yeah, Ronnie Jr.
For better or worse, Tyler Perry, come back, check out the show, and recap it with us. Thank you very much. What's up?
Next week, we got Crystal Stewart here.
Okay.
Crystal Stewart.
Sitting next to you.
If they want to find you, Michael, what's your website? Where can they go?
I guess it's michaeljwhite.com. I think that
I'm going to need you to know your media.
Or just
Michael J. White.
Or give him a cyber tune-up.
Yeah.
Or just what do you call that? The slash?
He's nice.
I call it the pound.
I'm doing Michael's
at Michael J. White.
I've hired myself to do his media training, and you were going to plug Maria. So
yes, the Every Girl. I want to know every
girl's
the
guide
every
to
girl's
life.
Guide to life. This is fascinating.
Next
Pick
week,
it up.
Jason gets sensitive. Bye, you guys. Thank you.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.